Hey everybody, welcome to Tabletop Tuesday, and I've got Alex.
There you are.
Oh, you can hear me now. Okay, great. So I had a meeting real late, and then I had some technical issues, so we're getting a little bit of a late start. But bear with us. And
Are we streaming on YouTube or?
we're on YouTube and we're on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Yeah. So all right, let me get things set up here real quick. Let me go and grab.
Had your coffee?
Yeah, and I've had too much coffee now. I'm all wired. So
Okay.
Really?
All right,
Here,
let me
I thought you were at 11.
All right, let me Alex, I'm trying to find here. Hold on. I'm going to get your I said Alex, but when I said Alex, I'm going to whatever, it sounded too fast, and so my Amazon device picked up on it.
Oh, sorry.
So
Once more with feeling.
yeah. All right, everybody, bear with us. I just got to get. I'm looking for that your configuration file, your JSON file. I think I found it.
I sent it straight. I sent the updated one to you a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, was it in the Discord
PM
messages?
Yeah, Discord PM.
Okay, yep, that's it. But it's message.txt though, right? I think I just need to resave it as a JSON.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, that's what you did last time.
Okay, let me go find this. Yeah, let me do this.
So what's the bill owing to the demo gods now?
Man, just don't even ask.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, and they're gonna not only require me to sacrifice my kids, but probably my neighbor's kids. So, all right, let me share my screen. And though it's let's do this. And I don't have my headphones, so hopefully I'm not echoing and stuff like that. I came not prepared today. All right, let me get this resituated. Just a second. Let me oh no. Telling you, man, this is here, let me get this to where it I'm see, look at this. I'm even using the wrong design. My wrong background here. Let's get my overlay, the proper overlay. There we go. All right, now
Thank you.
Let's find a better background. I don't have one for space. I didn't have time to come and create a good space one. So we'll just do that. Is that right? All right. Oh, because it's my okay. So let me finish getting this situated, and then we'll get started. Who's all with us? Let's see. We have anybody important with us from around the world in chat? Somebody more important than Alex?
That's only 7 odd billion people.
What is going on here?
I'm echoing too.
Yeah, you sound like a silent.
Oh, I know why you're echoing. Hold on.
Hot kettle.
There. Now you're not echoing.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. All right. All right. Almost done. Trying to get this all nice and pretty formatted for everybody's viewing pleasure. All right. That's good enough, right? Good enough. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So let me go and format this, or let me pop in the. Okay, we got to go to downloads. Actually, no, I can just go into really quick. Let me just grab one. So by the way, so this scenario was developed by Alex. So
my apologies.
And I know nothing, very little about Battlestar Galactica.
I did send you some background on Discord as well.
Okay, sorry, I didn't get a chance. I have been running around like 3 chickens with one head cut off. Right, a 3-headed chicken, or one chicken with 3 chickens to share one head, something like that. Yeah,
yeah.
That's how distraught I've been. All right,
you be scrolling around. Okay, gotcha.
All right, so let's go. Let me real quick. All right, got that. Let me just copy this one. All right, call this Battlestar. Okay, let's open this up so I can copy and paste it. Oh, look at that. All right, let me just word wrap. Yeah, so all boom here, all copy here, boom. There we go. Looks good to me.
Yep.
Save. All right. So now I'm going to drag and drop that in here. Boom. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, see, we have additional instructions now. We have a new field, additional instructions, which basically takes the place of, how sometimes you provide additional instructions everywhere else. So now this allows you to just the scenario details, company details,
Injects.
the IT staff. I'm also going to put a field here for leadership and cyber, OT, and then now you have. So this is all your generic additional instructions, but you don't need it. You got it. It doesn't have to be there. So, all right, let's go ahead and let's get started. Let's kick this off. All right, let's go. Oh, I forgot to do this. General settings, and I just have the same voice I've been using. So sorry. All right. And as long as we're not echoing, hold on. Let me get. That was trippy, wasn't it? All right.
Yes.
Gregor's like, now we get to see how fat you really are.
Cheers, mate.
Given this is shipboard, we could follow up with. So, which one of us counts as ballast most?
Oh, hold on just a second. Let me try to get my audio working.
Sound is taking longer than usual.
Yeah.
Oh, is it not reading?
No.
Oh, you should have told me. Here, I can fix that. I didn't realize I wasn't reading. Here, hold on. All right. Here, I'll fix that. My bad. Hold on. Yeah. I really pissed off the, oh my God. Okay. All right. It'll read from here on out.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, everybody. All right. So I tell you right now, like I'm new to Battlestar. In fact, I'm just going to say I'm a new recruit on this. I don't know what's going on, but the first thing, based on what was said there, I want to see the navigation logs. I have somebody's watching TV in the background. Tell me the navigate. Hey, how about navigation logs? Since those were having issues, those seem to have been showing issues. All right, who's listening to music in the background?
Not me. Wait, let me check.
Alex is at a bar.
Got it.
Why am I hearing echoes? I think it's Alex. Nope, it's not. Is it Gregor? Yep, I was hearing echoes from Gregor.
Just playing with the settings.
The following summary is extracted from the navigation log starting from when the issues were first reported. 4.3. Normal operations. System check passed. Navigation and jump drive systems operational. 04:45. First occurrence of discrepancies in jump drive readouts. Minor deviation from standard operation. Auto-corrected by the system. A05:10. Increased frequency of readout discrepancies. Manual checks requested by navigation personnel. 05:30. Multiple failed attempts to manually correct jump drive system deviations.
Here, since we got a late start, I'm not going to have it read all that. But you heard it reading, right? Okay, sorry, I turned everybody back on. Okay, so you heard it reading though, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, shoot. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna have it read through all the logs. There's no point in that. So, all right, come on, Battlestar Galactic experts, you.
What other something we probably should know, but like what other systems?
It says highlights pattern of unauthorized activities, system behaviors, and suspicious malicious interference. The deviations in jump drive readouts combined with unauthorized system modifications raise concerns. Yeah. Okay. So what are all the systems that are affected? So other than the nav, what else seems to be affected?
And we should send somebody to the machine room. They tried to change something manually, so it sounds like there's somebody there.
Okay.
And do we need to activate incident response and report it to Fleet HQ?
Yeah. So
get some personnel down there.
Oh, oops.
Oh, nice.
Oops. Other than there's no VAV. I meant NAV. It's the first time I didn't recognize a typo. Okay. What?
Likely due to a typographical error. I'll proceed under the assumption that the question refers to identifying what other systems, aside from the navigation, jump drive control system, appear to be affected based on current observations and reports. Besides the anomalies observed in the navigation logs regarding the jump drive control systems, the following systems and areas have shown signs of unusual activity. 1. Network traffic anomalies. The network traffic monitoring tools have reported an unusual increase in internal data requests and outbound communication attempts. These deviations from normal traffic patterns suggest that other systems connected to the network may be impacted or utilized by unauthorized entities to perform malicious activities. 2. Unauthorized communication attempts. The firewall has logged multiple unauthorized outbound communication attempts. This indicates that a system or multiple systems on the network are trying to communicate externally without authorization, which could point to compromised systems attempting to signal back to an external controller or exfiltrate data. 3. Access control issues. Reports from personnel across different departments have mentioned intermittent access control issues, including delays in authentication and unresponsiveness in system command inputs. This could imply that the malicious activities affecting the navigation systems have broader access or effects on the ship's network infrastructure, potentially impacting security protocols and system access controls. 4. System modification attempts. There have been alerts about potential unauthorized modifications within critical systems. While the navigation system has been directly mentioned, the approach used might have affected other systems where similar unauthorized activities could occur, but have not yet been detected or reported. Given these observations, it would be prudent to conduct a broad assessment of network-connected systems, focusing on those showing anomalies or potentially impacted based on the nature of the intrusion. This includes critical operational systems like communications, life support, weaponry control systems, and the ship's internal security protocols. Identifying and securing these systems will be crucial in containing the threat and restoring operational integrity of the warspite.
Okay.
Okay, so we definitely need an internal threat hunt. We need to have some personnel going down to the machine room, check the second command center.
Okay, so we're going to send security personnel to the machine room, since there might have been a
Physical sabotage
presence at the consoles or whatever. What else? Yeah. What else did you want there, Gregor?
Okay, threat hunt in the network. We have people looking there. Do we have a second command room where we should check and also check the video surveillance at the at critical junctions? I think that should be it.
I'd probably recommend downing the external data links to cut down the attempt to exfil, and asking what departments do we have, who heads them up, and which one of them are which ones are networks, which department heads, are network skeptics.
Which department heads what?
Are skeptical of the ship's network capabilities.
Which department heads are skeptical of the network capabilities?
Yeah.
Okay. What? I don't get your meaning.
Well, if we need their cooperation, it probably helps to start with the ones who don't dismiss us out of hand.
Okay, so maybe just contact like our most trusted. Okay. Or maybe just contact our most trusted ones, because maybe if we suspect internal insider or something like that.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
We're going to declare formal incident and activate our IR plan. You said something about a second command center or something like that, Gregor?
Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
Auxiliary control.
So what? Auxiliary control, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Hey, look, I have a typo.
Water, wet.
All right, we'll go there.
Let's see.
So if you're just now joining us or just now catching the recording or however you're watching us, this is it's a realistic tabletop scenario set in a fictional Battlestar Galactica setting. So we're still adhering to real IR tabletop principles, and incident response principles, but we're in a fun environment here. I'm aboard a ship I've never been on board before. I've been on board a lot of ships and spaceships. I mean, and I've been all over the galaxy. To include Germany.
Talking about conspiracies.
Get your tinfoil hats. All right, let's see. And as soon as I finish working on the network diagram upload, which is in beta testing right now, I will fix the network latency.
Is comprehensive and indicates a multifaceted approach to both understanding and mitigating the threat. Here is how each action unfolds. 1. Sending security personnel to the machine room. Security teams have been dispatched to the machine room. Upon arrival, they conduct a thorough inspection of the area, focusing on the consoles for any sign of unauthorized physical access. Initial reports indicate no immediate signs of tampering or unauthorized presence, but the team remains on site to ensure complete coverage and security. 2. Threat hunt on the network. Your cyber defense team initiates a threat hunt operation across the ship's network, applying forensic tools and analysis techniques to identify malicious activities, indicators of compromise, and any unauthorized access to systems. This comprehensive hunt aims to uncover the scope of the compromise and identify the methods used by the attackers. 3. Checking video surveillance at critical junctions. Surveillance footage is reviewed at key junctions, particularly around sensitive areas like the navigation systems, machine room, and main computer cores. This review aims to identify any unusual access or activity that correlates with the timeline of suspected intrusion. Early reviews have not yet identified suspicious activity, but remain ongoing. 4. Disconnecting outbound links. Outbound communication links have been temporarily severed to prevent any unauthorized data exfiltration and to isolate the ship's systems from potential external control. This action also serves to contain the spread of any malware or unauthorized access until the threat can be assessed and neutralized. 5. Contacting trusted department heads. You have reached out to the heads of the most trusted departments for a quick closed-door briefing to inform them of the situation, ensuring they understand the seriousness and solicit their cooperation. This initiative helps align departmental responses and secures critical systems at a decentralized level. 6. Declaring formal incident and activating the IR plan. A formal incident declaration has been made, activating the ship's comprehensive incident response (IR) plan. This action mobilizes all available resources and personnel according to the predefined protocols, ensuring a structured and effective response to the incident. 7. Checking auxiliary control. An inspection of the auxiliary control system is underway to ensure backup systems are secure and have not been compromised. This step is critical for maintaining operational command and control should primary systems be severely affected. Inject. Upon declaring the formal incident and activating the IR plan, one of the senior cybersecurity team members who joined the cybersecurity team voluntarily is found dead, stuffed into a fridge. This horrific discovery sends shockwaves through the crew and adds a severe urgency to uncovering the extent and nature of the threat inside the warspite.
Okay.
The actions taken thus far have laid the groundwork for a comprehensive response to the incident. It's now urgent to continue investigations, both digital and physical, to understand the full scope of the breach and to harden the warspite against further attacks, sabotage, or espionage activities. The loss of a cybersecurity team member under such circumstances highlights the potential for grave physical threats alongside cyber threats, necessitating heightened security measures and vigilance shipwide.
First thing we need to do is cancel all lunch, dinner, and breakfast.
This is gonna be a two-parter, I know that already. But we need to launch the fighters immediately. Get the fighters out and...
You're assuming we can.
I do, and I really hope. And we need to have the the shoulders ready.
I can Yeah, I'd also recommend, and additionally, if we task crew members to maintain a visual skywatch to back up the sensors and fighters with high-tech kit like binoculars.
And oh yes, and back to the surveillance. We should review the past 24 hours of that fridge and what happened there.
You're going to turn that fridge from a mole into a mountain, aren't you?
Okay, you said have all ship security personnel on standby, ready for an invasion or incursion. We also need to send security crew. Oh, you know what? Let's put the ship on.
Action general.
Yeah, put
action
the
stations.
ship on. On
action stations.
lockdown, except for necessary command, control, and critical operations and security, and then
post guards at critical spaces.
Have security sweep for suspicious activities and
devices.
Activities, devices, and personnel. And then you also said we want to ready battle stations.
Another question. I'm not aware of the Warspite. Does the Warspite also have settlers on it, or is it just a cruiser?
It's a Mercury class battlestar, sister ship to Pegasus.
Okay.
And remember, this is
by the way,
Okay.
I don't think that we would normally have battle stations ready and go and launching fighters in a standard cyber incident response. Maybe if it's government, maybe, but we're going outside of my comfort zone here. You know what? We need to
maybe
then we get
let's see, have security personnel collect the human remains and serve for dinner. Remains in the fridge,
and have medical
and bring them to the ship morgue for
autopsy.
Autopsy.
Just before you get the guys sweeping the ship for rogue kit and the like, probably recommend they have EOD support in case they find some real booby traps, like some really malicious USBs.
Oh yeah. So should have EOD support along with the security sweeps. We haven't done anything about. We need to isolate. Wait, did you already isolate external? I think I forgot to tell to do that.
And outbound links.
Yeah.
Do we need to review the existing network segmentation, see if it's what we believe it is?
Yeah, isolate affected systems and disconnect external links, and then review current network segmentation.
Yeah, because see if it's what we think it is.
You keep using that network segmentation. I do not think it is what you think it is. I'm gonna tell you right now, I also didn't get a chance to take a bio break from my last call to this one. So if I disappear, it's not because yeah. And a big glass of water to boot.
Oh
inner
my
Canadian is coming
God.
out.
I didn't say a boot. I said to boot.
You did.
I said to
I'm
boot.
staying out of that
A big
one.
glass of water to boot. Kind of unknown. Yeah. All right, come on, read. I like it to read so I can just kind of sit back and relax. Maybe take a bio break.
The war spite escalates. Your directives aim to secure the ship's operational capacity while addressing the potential internal threats. Here is the state of affairs following your recent orders. 1. Launching fighters. Upon checking the operational capability for launching fighters, it's determined that the systems required for this function are currently operational. However, the integrity of the software controlling launches is in question due to the network anomalies. Engineers suggest a manual override as a temporary solution to ensure the capability can be utilized if needed, awaiting your decision. 2. Visual Skywatch. Skies are placed under manual surveillance as a backup to digital and automated radar systems. This redundant measure ensures that potential threats or anomalies missed by possibly compromised systems are caught by vigilant eyes. 3. Ship security personnel on standby. All security personnel are placed on high alert, readying for any indication of an invasion or incursion. This state of readiness ensures the fastest possible response times to any threats that manifest physically within or around the warspite. 4. Ship on lockdown. The ship has been put on lockdown, restricting movement to only necessary command, control, critical operations, and security tasks. This measure aims to minimize the avenues of attack and facilitate easier identification of suspicious activities or unauthorized personnel. 5. Security sweeps. Extensive sweeps are being conducted throughout the ship, with a focus on identifying suspect activities, devices, and personnel. EOD, explosive ordnance disposal teams, accompany these sweeps to handle any discovered threats of an explosive nature, ensuring any suspicious devices can be made safe. 6. Battle stations ready. Battle stations are manned and ready, ensuring the ship can defend itself or take aggressive action should the situation escalate further. This readiness is critical for the immediate response to external threats. 7. Handling human remains. Security personnel have carefully collected the human remains for transfer to the morgue for autopsy. The fridge, a grim crime scene, is marked for thorough cleaning under biohazard protocols. A decision on its ultimate disposal, whether to clean or eject into space, is pending further review. 8. Isolating affected systems. Affected systems are isolated with external links disconnected to prevent any further unauthorized access or data leakage. This isolation helps to contain the cyber threat, minimizing its potential spread or impact. 9. Network segmentation review. A comprehensive review of the current network segmentation is initiated to assess if the existing configuration has been effective in limiting the threat's movement, and to identify potential improvements. Proper segmentation could be pivotal in containing the threat and protecting critical systems. Inject. As the ship remains on high alert, one of the heavy ground strike missiles in the armory, equipped with a multi-megaton nuclear warhead, unexpectedly transitions to an armed status without command authorization. The situation is critical, requiring immediate attention to prevent a catastrophic mishap aboard the warspite. The decision to launch the fighters, pending reassurance of system integrity, and the steps to secure the ship internally and externally, have positioned the warspite for a defensive posture against both the known and unknown threats it faces. The discovery of the missile's unauthorized arming status introduces a critical new front in this unfolding crisis, demanding swift resolution.
That's the first time I've had that one, to pardon the pun, fire.
Okay.
Alex, you got a devious mind.
I don't think he explicitly.
That one's explicit. It's the first time I've had that one turn up.
Oh.
Well, as armed nuclear missiles have right of way, I would suggest dispatching a nuclear ordnance disposal team to render the missile safe. for the.
We need to figure out how it's being done.
I'd probably say isolate the ground strike missile systems. So, do you really want another one of these going like this?
Do what?
Isolate the ground strike missile systems. In case this was cyber and not someone monkeying with it.
Yep.
Yeah, we need feedback from the threat hunt.
Yeah, true.
This has to come from somewhere, either manual or from within the ship. And what do you think about overriding the fighter controls? I still think it's important that they're out there.
Wait, what happened? Did they not launch?
No. They fear a compromise of the fighter systems, so they would like to override them and confirmation.
Yeah, they were waiting on decision.
Hmm?
So either override fighter controls.
Yeah,
what is it?
Get the Vipers up and get their sensor data running.
Yeah, they also can watch the ship from outside, right? Maybe there's something attached to the hull. We don't know it yet.
And also the sensor data from the Vipers could help us point out where the ship sensors are being mucked with.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what is the visual Skywatch? Have they spotted anything near the ship?
Didn't give us any response on that just now, right?
By going back to the hold on, does the
future
Skywatch have anything to report? What was it? So overriding the controls. What was it? Waiting on decision.
Oh wait, yeah, the fighter launch was under manual override was awaiting.
Are those the Vipers?
Yeah.
Yes.
So under manual control.
Yeah.
I'm fearing a really bad inject happening next.
Okay. Let me check. What else? What's any network segmentation holes that need fixing? I see if we can just try to reinforce what we should already have.
Oh, reduced to core systems. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sounds good.
There's the jump drive still playing up, because if that fires uncommanded, that kills the ship.
True. Totally forgot about that one.
Boom. There we go. All right. All right. So what else do you want me to tell it to do?
Any like jump drive and any other critical like potentially ship killing systems still having problems, and I'm not sure what we can do except for get some guys get a couple of cybersecurity guys analyzing traffic, seeing what the
That's part of the threat hunt, I think, though, isn't it?
Okay.
Hope. I will find out.
And if we can, given our image problem, if we can gain a couple of intel trained guys from the executive department and have them start going through what we're finding, let's see what the broader aims of this attack are. Is it just to kill the ship? Is it to get a foothold into fleet systems? What?
Yeah, I mean, we got to find it as a threat before we can even, we can. We don't have any details from threat. Let's just go with that for now and see what that comes up with.
Start praying.
Get your head numb to the beat of the drum.
Yeah, this one might end up being a two-parter because we got started a little bit late and I can't go too much over our scheduled time today. My book comes out Friday. If you ordered my book, it'll be in your mailbox Friday, nice. At least US. The digital copy will be in your Kindle on Friday.
I will press F5 until it's there.
Do what? Oh, okay. Oh, it did it. Okay. Let's see if it... All right. Come on.
Continue to demonstrate a strong strategic approach to containing the multifaceted threats facing the war spite. Here's the progress based on your recent commands. 1. Nuclear Ordnance Team Dispatch. A highly specialized nuclear ordnance disposal (NOD) team has been dispatched to the missile bay to address the armed ground strike missile. Initial efforts to render the missile safe are underway. The team is proceeding with extreme caution, given the high stakes. 2. Investigating missile situation. Security personnel are on site at the missile bay, supporting the NOD team and conducting an investigation to understand how the missile was armed without authorization. Initial hypotheses suggest potential remote triggering but remain under thorough investigation. 3. Isolation of ground strike missile systems. The ground strike missile systems have been isolated from the network to prevent any further external commands from affecting them. This measure aims to contain the situation and prevent any potential for remote manipulation of these critical weapon systems. 4. Threat Hunt Update. The threat hunt has uncovered signs of sophisticated, possibly artificial intelligence-driven malware within the network.
Timely.
This malware exhibits behavior suggesting it can adapt and propagate autonomously. Efforts to trace the source and full extent of the infiltration are ongoing, with certain network segments identified as compromised and under further analysis. 5. Launching Vipers under manual control. Vipers were successfully launched under manual control, conducting external scans and employing their sensors to detect anomalies that could be affecting the ship's sensors and controls. Initial reports from Viper pilots mention sporadic interference in their targeting systems, suggesting potential external manipulation or sabotage efforts. 6. Skywatch Report. The manual Skywatch has reported no immediate threats or unidentified crafts in the immediate vicinity. However, they remain vigilant, understanding that the current threat might not manifest in a visually observable manner given the cyber and potentially internal nature of the threat. 7. Systems potentially compromised. Besides the previously identified issues with the missiles, navigation, and communication systems, there is an ongoing assessment to identify other critical systems that might be compromised. Life support systems show signs of unauthorized access attempts, but currently operate within normal parameters. Engineers are placed on standby to manually override controls if necessary.
Wow.
Weaponry control systems, especially for the ship's main guns, are under scrutiny after anomalous targeting recalibrations were detected and reverted. Further investigation into these systems is prioritized to ensure combat readiness. Inject. During security sweeps for suspicious activities, devices, and personnel, one of the security teams reports discovering a clandestinely placed device with unknown functions in a critical network junction. The device begins emitting a loud beeping noise when approached, raising immediate concern over its purpose and potential threat. The situation aboard the Warspite remains critical, with efforts to contain both the cybernetic threat and potential physical sabotage ongoing. The recent discovery calls for immediate attention and potentially EOD intervention, given the unknown nature of the device discovered during security sweeps.
Yes, that's new.
Yeah, so let's direct EOD to the suspicious device. We need to...
How are the nuclear ordnance guys going? The NOD team.
I mean, wow, and an AI based malware. I mean, I just got to say that's actually pretty cool and timely considering the current environment of the world right now.
Exactly.
I mean, at this point, we really can't do anything, right? We're waiting on information. Everybody's on top of everything. We've got everything's like. At this point, I would just say, otherwise, continue with all current activities.
And we should check again. Still echoing.
My bad. Sorry.
No worries. Create like a counter malware or bot to battle the malware.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't think the colonials have that ability.
It's sci-fi. I just try.
We probably need to tell Fleet HQ what's happened.
We don't have comms, right? I mean, we could send a Viper to another ship and maybe infect it.
Good point. We're out in the sticks. Great. Well, I guess the ship's commander should be pretty happy. He'll end up either promoted or dead.
Exactly. That's what will be happening. And yes, no, this might be the malware. No, never mind. So,
what about like? Have we got any like traffic whitelists that can be deployed to try to harden between departments to try to further constrain the blast? Okay, bad word choice.
Yeah. I mean, we need to find the root cause first before we can lock it down. How about this? We need to find the root cause, entry points, etc. We also highly suspect insider threats. What are those things called? Replicants? No. That's
Cylons.
Sorry, I'm thinking of Blade Runner. What are they called?
Cylons. CYLON.
All right, I put that on my watch list. I'm gonna go and rewatch the latest Battlestar Galactica TV series. What's it available on?
I'm not really sure. I only really got into the first 2 seasons and gave up in the third.
Really? But you're such a fan. But maybe you're a fan of the original.
No, I haven't really seen the original. I've just seen the first 2. The miniseries in the first 2 seasons were good, and then Fonzie turned up and there was a shark jumped.
Fonzie turned up? Henry Winkler?
Metaphorically. No.
So he shows up on the ship going, "Hey!"
No. That's bad. What choices has minimized the blast?
Oy.
Something Leonard Bernstein.
Oy. Yeah, we're not gonna finish this one today. That's okay. More fun next time. Every time we do sci-fi series, the Death Star didn't get existential, but this one and the Stargate one are just going like way out there.
Must be me.
It's you.
Well,
yes.
I wrote this one to go pretty full throttle.
Oh, okay.
Continue to address both the immediate threats and the need for a deeper investigation into the origins and scope of the incident. The ship's teams proceed as directed. 1. Isolating compromised systems. All systems showing signs of compromise or unusual behavior have been isolated to prevent further spread of the threat. This includes the navigation, communication, missile control, and specific network segments identified by the threat hunting team. Isolation efforts are closely monitored to ensure operational impacts are minimized.
We're floating
2.
silently through space.
EOD team dispatched to the suspicious device.
EOD.
The Explosive Ordnance Disposal (EOD) team has been directed to the location of the discovered device. They approach with caution, utilizing bomb disposal robots to assess the device's nature and safely neutralize any potential threat it poses. The team is preparing for the possibility of jamming signals to prevent remote activations while assessing. 3. Progress of the Nuclear Ordnance Disposal (NOD) team. The NOD team reports making cautious progress with the armed missile. They have successfully disarmed the detonation mechanism, preventing an immediate threat. However, they continue to investigate how the missile was armed remotely and work to ensure no other parts of the ship's arsenal are similarly compromised. 4. Notification to Fleet HQE.
HQE.
Attempts to notify Fleet headquarters of the situation are made. Given the potential remote location and the disabled outbound communication systems, efforts focus on establishing a secure minimal signal to avoid detection by hostile forces while conveying the urgent status and the potential for widespread compromise, possibly by insider threats or sophisticated malware. 5. Root cause analysis and continued vigilance. Your directive to pinpoint the root cause, entry points, and other factors contributing to this incident is underway. Forensic teams comb through logs and system records, looking for anomalies and patterns that could indicate how the intruders gained access. Simultaneously, internal screenings increase, with special attention given to detecting possible insider threats, including Cylon involvement. The possibility of Cylon infiltration is taken seriously, with security protocols revised to sniff out potential moles or synthetic beings among the crew. All personnel are subjected to heightened security screenings, and access to critical systems is further restricted. 6. Continuation of current activities. All activities mentioned previously are ongoing, with the teams fully mobilized and operational protocols in effect to safeguard the warspite from further threats. Security sweeps continue, and the cybersecurity team intensifies their efforts to eradicate the malware and secure the ship's network. New information. The EOD team, upon closer inspection of the beeping device, identifies it as a sophisticated electronic warfare tool, likely intended to disrupt the ship's network further or serve as a beacon for outside forces. Swift action to disable and analyze the device could provide valuable intelligence on the attackers. Your comprehensive approach has led to significant progress in addressing both the immediate and underlying threats facing the warspite, aligning the crew and its resources towards a cohesive defense and investigative effort.
Okay, so hold on. So so we'll take swift action.
Yeah. Take the stuff off the wall, and they never came back on the video footage. I mean, somebody has to have placed it there.
Yeah, the personnel movements. Did we get the intel train guys, or?
Seem to have forgotten about that, so yes, we need that info. I still wonder if you have any red teamers.
Well, as I wrote this, the problem is the cybersecurity team especially has a severe image problem. As in quite a few members are here in lieu of jail time.
All right, so what else?
The intel train guys to just go through, review what we've collected, found, done, try to tease out any sort of broader goals.
Yeah, and if the Vipers have found anything in the outer hulls.
Yeah, all the eyeball Skywatch, visual Skywatch teams.
Mm-hmm.
And we probably want to ask engineering if the ship's capable of jumping.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Like, that'd be Square and Engineering's purview.
I'm gonna leave it just jumping and see if it knows what I mean.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, servos. What does servos mean? Like one of the German channels I watch, he goes, "Hello, servos."
Service hello.
Yeah, exactly.
It means what?
Hello.
Oh. Well, no, hello means hello. What does servos mean?
See above.
Exactly that.
Oh.
So this all yeah, later.
This is where I get my German lessons. I'm still learning to speak Australian. There's a lot of things that Alex says that I'm like, what the hell are you saying?
Divided by a common language.
Swift action on the discovered device. The EOD team successfully disables the electronic warfare device without causing any damage. Careful to preserve its integrity for analysis, they hand it over to the cybersecurity team for a thorough examination. Preliminary findings suggest that it was designed to intercept and relay communications, potentially acting as a gateway for further unauthorized access. Further analysis may reveal more about the attacker's capabilities and objectives.
Remote access device.
2. Video surveillance information. The review of video surveillance footage around critical areas for the time leading up to and following the initial signs of compromise has been challenging. Due to the cybersecurity issues affecting the ship, some surveillance data is corrupted or inaccessible. However, diligent efforts to recover and review all available footage have unearthed no clear evidence of unauthorized physical entry or internal sabotage. It seems increasingly likely that the attack was sophisticated enough to bypass needing physical access, or it was conducted by someone with legitimate access, reinforcing the insider threat concern. 3. Current jump capability. Given the anomalies initially detected with the jump drive control systems and the subsequent actions to isolate compromised systems, the ship's ability to perform a jump is currently under scrutiny. Technical teams are working diligently to either confirm that the navigation systems are secure and uncompromised, or to establish an alternative, secure method for jumping. The priority is to ensure that any action to jump the ship does not result in catastrophic failure due to the potential compromise of the jump systems. 4. Findings. New information. Cybersecurity team update. Analysis of the malware and the electronic warfare device suggests a highly sophisticated threat actor, possibly with inside knowledge of the warspite's systems or advanced AI capabilities. Traces of the malware suggest it was designed to learn and adapt, making its complete eradication challenging. Efforts to secure the network continue, focusing on strengthening defenses against this adaptive threat. Engineering report. Manual checks and redundancies have been put in place for life support and other critical systems as a precaution. While no direct threats to these systems have been found beyond unauthorized access attempts, the measures are preventive to sustain life aboard under any circumstances. Communications with Fleet HQ. A secure, low-bandwidth message has been sent and acknowledged by Fleet HQ, warning of the suspected Cylon involvement and the potential for similar breaches on other ships. Fleet HQ is coordinating support efforts and has heightened security across the colonial fleet. Efforts aboard the Warspite focus on maintaining operational integrity, eradicating the threat, and preventing any future compromise. Continued vigilance, especially regarding the ship's critical systems and cybersecurity posture, remains paramount. The situation underscores the complex threat landscape that modern naval assets face, combining cyber warfare's invisible dangers with the tangible threats of conventional warfare.
So what does that mean? We're pretty much like done? We haven't found because we still have to find we have to find the physical threat still before we can like bring everything back up online. However,
Next time.
That's all the time that I have today. Now, here's what's going to be interesting. I am going to download this transcript because we're going to have a test. And that test is due to the features that I'm working on developing and implementing right now. I'm going to have to be rebooting the system and clearing cache and memory. So as early as tonight, this exercise will no longer be able to be referenced by the server. However, I'm working on a script which is going to create a new feature to where you can take a transcript and upload the transcript and reinsert it into the conversation and access. So basically you can reactivate exercises that are no longer available. And it basically takes the entire transcript and creates and turns that into a new conversation history that gets loaded into the system. Now, the problem is with that is, well, anyway, I got to work on that. But so it's going to be, we're doing these every other week. So we're going to resume this one, part 2, in 2 weeks. And hopefully by then I have the ability to reactivate a dead exercise.
Load from transcript.
Yeah, load from transcript. And that's what I got. So I got it here, I think. Let me see. Downloads. And I got it. Yep. I got the transcript here. So here's the transcript. Got all this. So I should be able to load this from transcript and resume. So it'll be a neat little feature so we can go back and start working on it again. So cool. All right.
That was fun.
What? Yeah. So no, this is I like the holy crap, the dude person got found stuffed in a refrigerator. That's gonna get us banned from LinkedIn right there. So
sorry.
Was that something you did explicitly? Like you explicitly had an inject that somebody stuffed into a refrigerator? Or did it come up with that on its own?
I think it elaborated on an existing one. The missile one was explicit.
Okay.
But it surprised me with a few of those. They weren't.
Yeah, so it's interesting. Yeah, so I mean, because you didn't tell it use these injects and only injects. You just gave it inject ideas, right?
And then plus whatever you want to throw in.
Yeah.
It could be the Commander Jellicoe knocks himself out and getting out of bed.
Right. Cool. All right. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed this one. This one was we're currently on incident response mode aboard the Warspite, which is a ship in the Battlestar Galactica universe. And so we'll continue this one in the next Tabletop Tuesday, which will be in 2 weeks. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us live. Thanks for joining us on recording. And thank you, Gregor and Alex, for joining us. And we'll see everybody next time.
Next time.